can't play Hyperbait and then complain about Expo. Yes, I can. So today we're going to be playing the Broken Balloon, Broken Minions, Evo Horde, Guard, Cannon Cart, and Skeletons. And basically the whole idea behind this deck today is it's very simple actually. It's gonna be very simple. The whole idea is that we just we're gonna clone everything. So we're gonna first cycle our Evos in the back. He decides to go Boulder, other lane, so I'm not super concerned about, that being the case. Okay. Decides to snowball my bowler. Super fire. I'm gonna Dark Prince in front of this, just kind of to see what he has. Yeah, I think that was a good play. This might even end up getting some damage for sure. He's got to deal with that minion horde, so it's time to see what he's going to do about that. I could have cloned that to get some more damage, but, why would I do that when I don't need to? So, I don't know what his sky thing is. It's probably just the witch in a spell, if I had to guess. I literally see no reason not to do this. So I'm just kind of going to do it and see what his big spell is. Okay. All right. So now we get some death damage. We set up for the next push. Everything is fine. Everything's good in the hood. And I was really thinking about how fun spring break used to be. Like when you were, like, I don't know, like in elementary school. I was about to say, is the executioner going to hit, please? I used to think about how fun spring break used to be whenever it, it was that time of the school year. And I think that, oh wow, I think that as, you get older, you definitely experience more and more, like, freedoms, especially when it comes down to, like, being at, like, a spring break or whatever. Okay. Let's just wait until these lock on. Yikes. We're definitely going to need an XE for all this. My boys go invisible. That's actually super huge. Maybe those can get some damage. Look at that. I mean, and then we can clone this. I mean, oh, but he's got Magic Snowball, bro. He's got Magic Snowball. Okay, so this might be an issue. We've got some guards. We got a hit on the tower, and we didn't lose our entire tower, so that's kind of like the main thing. Our boy's not gonna get a hit. Super sad world we live in. I'm gonna do this though. I mean, I kind of just don't care. God, that bowler. Double clone with the ability to kill the witch. Now, is that gonna be enough? It will. And that's gonna be the first game. Like I said, this deck is really funny. Like, I don't think anybody ever really, I don't think people are abusing the clone enough. Inadvertently, people aren't playing arrows anymore because of the minion horde, because it doesn't one tap the minion horde. So this is like the perfect meta to do arrow bait basically. But anyways, and I just remember getting so excited about spring break, especially when I was in college, man. Like when you're in university, and you have to be grinding the entire time, and then it's spring break. Spring break is coming up, man. There's just there's nothing like it. Okay, so this is why we have the skeletons, literally this exact reason. Then maybe the Dark Goblin can hop over and then hop back over. Now that's what we call value right there. And since he is tanking, I'm kind of just gonna see what he does about this. Yeah, okay. That's super sad, but now we got our boy. And we got our little skeleton trooper down there, and that's just gonna get so much damage. And then we clone the skeleton trooper. Nobody has thought about clone yet, man. I'm telling you, bro did not even see that little tiny push coming. So that's definitely getting nerfed in the future, for sure. I really don't see a reality where they let that be a 1 elixir or 2 elixir ability, however much elixir it cost. But anyways, we're gonna cannon cart in the back here, just to defend this quite easily. We might actually minion horde as well. Yeah. we're kind of fine, actually, because we can just kind of Dark Prince this. And then, yeah, that all dies, and then that's a solid defense. So now I'm kind of going to see what he does. My Dark Prince is going to smack that Dark Goblin. That's what we love to see. Yeah, he's got a barrel. So, unfortunately, this game is not over. Not quite yet. But Spring Break. We were talking about Spring Break. So, I remember specifically the Spring Break before the pandemic. I remember specifically that Spring Break was actually a lot of fun. Oh, God, okay. I don't want him to take my entire tower, so I'm going to do this. We're going to clone. Hopefully those can die. Yeah, he had to like do that. I think that was... Hopefully my Executioner can clutch up here. He's really trying to squeeze away damage right at the end. We'll see if we can get to some clone action. And clone our Dark Goblin. Or our Dark Prince, I guess, is the proper word. And then we'll take all of his tower. So that was awesome. Oh my God, will we take all of his tower? Tune in next time. Hello? Now that's not great, for sure. But hopefully the cannon cart can just lock on. Okay. And now we just balloon here, low genuinely, and then we use the broken ability, and then how are you really supposed to lose that? So, I remember me and my friends, we were going to Panama City Beach at the time, and it was a really fun trip, honestly. Like, looking back, seeing how many, moments we got to experience on that trip, we got to go to the beach. It was Florida, so for those of you who don't know where Florida is, it's like a beach coastal town. You probably know what Florida is, thinking back. But if you don't, it's like a nice little town that people go to. Nowadays, people are going to, like, Houston, Texas, for their spring breaks and whatnot. But, back in my day, good old Florida or Dirty Myrtle or whatever you want to call it, that was, like, the move. That was verifiably the move. Okay, so this guy's playing Expo. Almost 1 billion% he's playing Expo. So I'm going to choose to go in now, especially since he's got to deal with that. And he's definitely not going to be able to do that. I'm going to use the ability. That dies. And, yeah, we take his entire tower. I'm going to pull these back. This guy is actually going Expo in hopes of getting me with my pants down. He does not know that I can just do this. Alright. So now we just gotta not let this guy get a lock, and we should be fine. Should is definitely the keyword there. I could have cloned this, but it's whatever. But yeah, I just remember that trip. I remember it was spring break. It was the spring break of 2020. I think it was like the last spring break that I actually went on for real, because the world was kind of shut down for a very, very, very large amount of time after, not large, but a significant amount of time after COVID. And it was a good time. It's definitely a good time. Now that Evo Archer is gonna hurt, so I'm gonna do this. And he shouldn't actually have anything in his hand to deal with this. So we're gonna wait until that goes down. Then we're gonna prank him. Okay, so he had the fireball there. I still think that was pretty pog. Now we just gotta not get caught with our pants down, and we should be fine here. Genuinely. But yeah, that spring break was so much fun, man. I just remember being just so happy. So happy that I had my friends with me, and that, is that gonna die? Okay, nope. Now we can XE this. This guy is just completely decided to throw the game for some reason. His words, not mine. I'm just gonna minion horde at the bridge. But yeah, I say that, always have fun on spring breaks. You never know where they're going to take you, I guess you could say. And for those of you who just got off of spring break, well, finish strong, end whatever endeavors you're doing pretty strong. And yeah, that was a perfect video. So talk to y'all later.